we're getting live visuals here of Prime Minister Modi being garlanded by all the alliance members there. Paulami, if you're able to look at those images, please do explain to us the kind of optics this really projects. A huge garland for that's used to honor Prime Minister Modi's arrival right at that meeting there at Ashoka Hotel in Delhi. This is almost 38 alliance partners who have come together to show strength to the NDA ahead of 2024. The battle lines certainly have been drawn. That's Prime Minister Modi almost greeting Chirag, the man who's come back to the NDA's fold. He's meeting with a bunch of those alliance partners. Paulami, give us more if you're able to see these images. It speaks for a lot. All of the alliance partners greeting Prime Minister Modi one after the other.
That's right. I'm looking at some of those images right now that are coming in from inside the venue hall right now. The Prime Minister there greeting all the partners that have come in. That was a very warm exchange, of course, that the Prime Minister had with Chirag Paswan. The Prime Minister, of course, held Mr. Ramvilas Paswan, Chirag's father, in high regard as well. Now, this is going to be extremely crucial, given that the BJP will have to do the balancing act as far as Chirag and his uncle Pashupati Paras's aspirations are concerned. Chirag Paswan earlier spoke exclusively to our colleague Ashok Singhal this morning after, of course, formally joining the NDA yesterday, meeting with JP Nadda and Amit Shah, and he clearly stated that, you know, I have no ill word to say. I have, you know, the water's flown under the bridge. I am moving on now. I want to build my party. I want to work for the people of Bihar. As far as my uncle is concerned, I do hear that he keeps saying a lot of things as to how, you know, he will do anything but join hands with me. Those are his views, of course, but clearly, you know, the bitter exchange that happened between the two family members after the passing away of Ramvilas Paswan, that somehow is not something that's in the past as well. So the BJP, of course, has to do the balancing act in terms of the aspirations of both sides, in terms of the seats they want to contest from as well. Hajipur is going to be extremely crucial because Chirag is unlikely to allow for anyone a seat that his father represented for a very long time. He's unlikely to have anyone else represent that or contest that seat, if you may, from, of course, as far as the LJP faction is concerned. So that is, of course, going to be extremely crucial as well. As we look at those images, you can see Eknath Shinde over there. You can see, of course, all the leaders over there who are, you know, presenting the Prime Minister with that massive garland as well. The Prime Minister there, Upendra Kushwaha, greeting Upendra Kushwaha. Of course, he is joined on the one side by Amit Shah as well. Upendra Kushwaha, again, someone who was part of the NDA fold, left the NDA fold, joined the Mahagathbandhan in Bihar and has come back to the NDA fold as well. It's going to be very interesting. I see Anupriya Patel in some of those images as well. Now, Anupriya Patel, and you see Sanjay Nishad as well. Now, that is going to be very interesting. Again,
a very interesting aspect here of this NDA meeting is that Pawan Kalyan, the Jan Sena chief, has been invited, while TDP and YSRCP, both of them have been skipped. This is the same YSRCP and the TDP. Both of them had attended the Parliament's inauguration, almost warming up to the BJP. But it appears that both the parties, the TDP and the YSRCP, have been skipped, but instead the smaller player, Pawan Kalyan's Jan Sena, have been invited to this NDA meet.
That's right. As far as Pawan Kalyan is concerned, it's very interesting how the equation has developed as far as Pawan Kalyan and the BJP is concerned. Now, the Prime Minister last year, when he visited Vizag, Visakhapatnam, he dedicated a 30-minute closed-door meeting to Pawan Kalyan. A lot of speculation then went down as to what was discussed between the two leaders, but that was when he was on an official program to Visakhapatnam, the Prime Minister, that in the evening he dedicated 30 minutes to just having a one-on-one bit between himself and Pawan Kalyan. No images per se were released from that meeting. Pawan Kalyan, of course, spoke with the media that was waiting outside, did not get let out much, but that in itself is the hugest indication in terms of how much importance Pawan Kalyan and the alliance with Pawan Kalyan that was in the works was being given at that point of time. As far as TDP is concerned, again, no official word on it. We hear a lot about how the back channels are being worked in order to bring the TDP on board, but then that is again part of very detailed
that way TDP and the Jan Sena seem like one unit. Both of them are close either way. So possibly it's a way to look at it is that possibly TDP and Jan Sena, both of them come as one unit fighting against the Vice RCP. But clearly here the BJP has chosen at this point to invite Pawan Kalyan and leave out the other two.